Hello, welcome back. It's so good to see you. So, today we are going to be going through some items. I'm going to call it shopping haul empties review. I think that's what I called it last time. You really seem to like these, and I actually like them too because it's different than just a grocery haul or whatever, because I can tell you about the product after I use it, or I can just let you know, because I used to do like grocery shopping hauls all the time, and I would just show you the thing and be like, I'll try it and let you know, and then sometimes I wouldn't let you know. So this is just gonna be a random bunch of things, because it's just little things I've been collecting here and there over the last couple of weeks. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is something that I'm real mad about. Okay, so this is a product that I have talked about multiple times because it's one of my favorite products. This is Neutrogena oil-free cleansing wipes. It's the grapefruit facial wipes, because it's for acne-prone skin, which is what I got. These actually work great, and I love them. I thought this was empty, but there's actually one left in here, and I'm really glad, because this is not an empty package, but I wanted to show you something. Do you see this? What? Okay, so this is the pack that I bought, I don't know, like last week or something like that. And I was like, this looks very small compared to this guy, right? It's the same thing, although it says new formula, which means they ruined it. Whenever anything is like new formula, new and improved, it's like, no, it's not. I don't know. So far, it's been working the same on my face. But what I'm mad about is, okay, so it says on there 19% less packaging. Yay! But do you want to know why there's less packaging? Because there's still the same amount in there, 25 towelette dealies or whatever. But this one is 7.4 by 7.2 inches. Yeah. And this one is 5.9 by 7.8. So it's much smaller. And I'm going to take them out so I can show you just how much smaller it is. Because like when I pulled it out, I was like, what the hell? And then I went and got this package because I was going to talk about it. And I was like, oh, there's still one in here. I didn't know. So we are going to compare. Okay. Here is the old one. This is like average size. Okay, this is what you expect in here. Okay, let me set that down. And now let me get you the new one. Okay. Also, it feels different. Like what? Okay, I'm gonna try and compare them like corner to corner, because it doesn't seem like it's that much, but when you're cleaning your face, it matters. And I don't know why, it just does. Now, if you compare the two, it doesn't look like that much of a difference, but like this is stretchy and it like goes everywhere. This one, it really isn't. Like, I mean, I guess it does stretch a little bit, but when you're cleaning your face, more stuff is better than this. Like, it just, I feel like it's not coming across right on camera, but when you're washing your face, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. So there's like less product in there to be able to get your face clean with, and it pisses me off. Why do they do it? So it's less product, smaller size, but it's more expensive. Anyway, enough of that rant. Can you tell I'm mad about it? Because I'm mad about it. Okay, this next thing, you actually saw me eat this the other day. Not the other day, but you know what I mean. In a video, this is from Walmart. It is a Fresh Cravings roasted red pepper hummus. It's so good. If you have not tried hummus before, start with this one. It's amazing. Amazing. Okay. This next thing, they're quite little because it came in like one of those big boxes. It's chips, but it's not chips. Okay, but every week every week I get my kids stuff to go in their lunches, and like I sometimes do chips or like baked lays, that kind of thing. But this previous week or whatever, I found one that had like healthier stuff in it, and I was like, oh, I want to try it. So these bags are little, but they were so good that I ended up buying the big bags. But I'm showing you the little popcorners. Have you tried popcorners? Oh my gosh. Okay, it's shaped like a Dorito, all right, but it's a popcorn. It's a popcorn chip. Okay, so it doesn't have that hard snap that like a Dorito does. But imagine eating popcorn. Popcorn is amazing, okay? The thing that drives me nuts about popcorn, though, is you get all those little kernels and stuff stuck in your gums or in your teeth, and it's like, ugh. This is like eating popcorn without the stuff getting stuck in your teeth. It's amazing, okay? And I absolutely love white cheddar popcorn. It's my favorite. And they have white cheddar popcorners. Oh my gosh, it's so fantastic. And me and my son, we went to the store a week after we got this, and he was like, Mom. So we got the big bag of these, the white cheddar, and then we also got a big bag of these. These are sweet and salty kettle corn. I absolutely love kettle corn. It's amazing. But again, I don't eat popcorn all that much because it gets stuck in my teeth, and it's like, ugh. That big bag did not last long in this house. Because, like, I don't know, I guess they don't put as much in the bag, you know, because, like, you open this and there's maybe 10 pieces, maybe. Some of them are broken, you know, so it's like, this is a little teaser is what it is, this little bag. It's a teaser, and it's 80 calories, so it's more, I guess, I don't want to say healthy, but it's less calories than a bag of chips, okay? But this is much more satisfying. Oh my god, if you have not tried popcorners, get them. They also have sea salt. I have not tried that. My kids have. They like it. Popcorners are the best. The best. And they're dangerous. Because I will eat the whole entire large bag. Some of this stuff is healthy. Some of it is not so healthy. But whatever. You don't care. I have hauled this before. But my kids have just recently discovered them because I ran out of like snacks, you know, to put in their backpack for school. And I think last time I did this video, I might have shown something like this. I'm not sure. But I gave them to my son, and he said, "Oh my god, they're amazing." They were the one in the green box. It was like cinnamon apple or something like that. So he likes blueberry, so I got blueberry, and he's like, Mom, these are the greatest snack ever. Only buy these, okay? These are good. They are really, really good. I'm not sure if they're like, I guess they're healthy. I don't know. I guess they're made out of figs. I don't know. I used to buy them for my husband's lunch all the time. And so now I have to buy them for my kids' lunch all the time. And they absolutely love the blueberry. They love it so much. This week, they did not have this. So, I can like see a hair like flying around and it's driving me nuts. So if I'm like this, it's because there's a hair that's. Can I just shave my head? Can I just G.I. Jane it or whatever? Like, I hate hair. It drives me nuts. Anyway, so this week I bought them Nutri-Grain bars. They're like this but long, you know? And I was like, oh, if they like this, they'll like the Nutri-Grain bars. I'm like, they're the same thing. They're like, Mom, they are not the same thing. So, anyway, if you haven't seen or if you haven't tried these, get them. I like them both, the blueberry and the apple cinnamon. I think they also have raspberry and something else, but I can't think of it right now. But anyway, the kids absolutely love these. Okay. This was something that I bought when they didn't have. This was like 2 weeks ago, I guess. I bought this for their school snack, and I love these. These are like very nostalgic to me because my brother used to eat these all the time. And like every time I'm in the store and I see this, I can hear him saying it. I can't sound like him, but he would be like, oats and honey, oats and honey. Like he said it in a very specific way. So every time I see these, I think of him, which is every time I go to the grocery store. But anyway, so I was like, oh, I really like them because they are like soft and chewy and they're good. They're sweet and they're delicious. Nope. The kids ate them, but they were like, can you not buy these again? And I'm like, what? It's oats and honey. It's like this Sunbelt bakery I think is delicious. The kids said, I don't know, it tastes like too healthy. What? This is covered in sugar. Like, are you kidding me? What do you mean? Is it because you can see the oats and you're like, this is too healthy, so I can't have it? What? Because these are amazing. Amazing. My kids are nuts. Okay, this next thing I'm going to show you. Have you tried these? This is Hershey's cinnamon naturally flavored chips. Oh, there's a recipe on the back. You can make cinnamon chip snickerdoodles. That's cool. I'll have to check that out. I picked this up for my daughter because oh my god, you can still smell it. I wish you could smell. Oh, it smells so good. It smells amazing. If you've never had these, put them in anything. Fantastic. But I got these for my daughter because she was going to do a good thing. Because I'm not sure if I have mentioned it before, but my daughter got into the National Honor Society. Oh my gosh. And part of being National Honor Society is doing good things for others, like community service and that kind of thing. She actually helped the neighbors like 2 weekends ago with their garden. She planted native milkweed. I have no idea what that is, but it's something that the monarch butterflies need to not plant, but maybe like lay their larvae on. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know. She knows more about it than me. And my neighbors know more about it. But anyway, so she planted that because the monarch butterfly is going extinct. And they need that stuff. So if you plant it, it'll give them more places to lay their egg. I don't know how it works. Anyway, so basically my daughter single-handedly ended the extinction of the monarch butterflies. Anyway, so but another thing that she was going to do, she was going to make cookies and deliver it to her grandparents. But I was like, cookies? That's too easy. Blah, you know. And she was like, well, I can make a cake. And I was like, no, because I don't have 2 cake holders, you know. Because she was going to deliver it to both her grandparents. So I remembered that I had a scone recipe for cinnamon scones. And I'm like, nobody just makes scones and delivers it. So I was like, you should make these scones. So I got the recipe out for her. I bought all the ingredients. This is the golden ingredient. And I read her the instructions, and I was like, okay, do this, this, this. She measured everything out, mixed it up, all that stuff. And oh my God, if you've never had cinnamon scones, they're amazing. My son had never had a scone before, and he was like, what is this? Because, of course, we had to taste test the scones before we delivered them, right? It's amazing. So I gave my son the scone, and he was like, what is this? And I was like, just try it. So he tries it, and he was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. And he's like, but what is it? And I was like, I don't really know. I don't know how you describe a scone. And he said, it's like a cakey cookie or a cookie cake thing. And I'm like, you know what? That's very accurate. It's like a cakey type cookie. These are amazing. You don't have to make scones. You can make the recipe on the back, and I guarantee you it's going to be fantastic. These are the greatest things ever invented. Try it. Okay, alright, this next thing, I put it in a Ziploc bag because the scent, like, I cleaned the bag out, but the scent is so strong that I was like, because, you know, I, like, collect this stuff over a couple weeks, right? And I was like, I don't want to put this upstairs because I'm like, what if I just didn't want bugs. Okay, this is a bag of chips, and I got it for my husband, but you know, I had to try it. This is Lay's. I love how Lay's, like, comes up with new flavors all the time. Like, it's always fun to try new stuff, right? This is Lay's IHOP Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity Strawberry Topped Pancakes with syrup and bacon. And it's world famous breakfast flavor. I don't eat bacon. I have eaten bacon before. Anyway, how are these chips? They are like an experience. I don't know. Would I buy them again? No. Would I ever crave this? No. And I don't even know if they are good. Like, it's just strange. It's a strange experience that's like, huh. Because they look just like chips, but they're very bright. They're like, it almost looks like they're going to be hot because it looks like it has that red powder that like flaming hot things have. It looks like that. So I'm sure there's like cancer product in here or something. I don't know. I don't know what the red flavor is. Maybe it's the strawberry. But it's very odd because when you eat it, at first, you're scared because of the way it looks, you know. This picture doesn't really do it justice. But it's like, it's sweet, and then you keep chewing it, and you're like, what? Because it tastes exactly like you're eating IHOP pancakes. I don't know if it tastes like strawberry pancakes. Does it taste like bacon? No. It tastes like the syrup that you get at IHOP and their pancake. It's the strangest experience ever. Would I buy this again? No. Because if I want that taste, I'm going to eat me some pancakes. It's just really odd. It's not bad. I don't want to say that it's bad because it's not bad. But it's like, I'm a pass. I'm a pass because it just makes you want pancakes, you know, because it tastes so much like pancakes. But I feel like these are much unhealthy for you. Not that pancakes are healthy, but if you're gonna, you know, just eat the pancakes. I don't know. They're interesting though, and it's like, how do they make it taste like that? Like, you know how in Jelly Bellies, you eat the Jelly Belly and you're like, how does this taste like this? This is the Jelly Belly of chips. Like, it's so strange, but you're eating chips. I don't know. It's weird. I wouldn't buy it again. Okay. This next thing I actually bought for me. I have not had smart ones in literal years, but I wanted to have some Mexican rice and beans and stuff like that, but I didn't want to make it because I was just being lazy. So I saw this in the store and I was like, let me try it, because my husband's been eating more TV dinner stuff because I've been eating a little bit more healthy, and he's like, so, you know, but he's been liking a lot of the stuff, so I was like, oh, okay, well, let me try. So I bought this is Smart Ones, a Santa Fe rice and beans. It says spicy rice and beans with zucchini and corn, a zesty green chili, and sour cream sauce topped with cheese blend. No, I don't know what this picture is, but this is not what you get, okay? It's disgusting. This, like, it smelled okay. It didn't smell like, delicious. It smelled okay. We were sitting down for lunch one weekend, and I'm like, okay, let's try it. So I take a bite, I put it in my mouth, and immediately spit it right back out. And my husband's like, is it hot? I was like, no. It's the most disgusting thing ever. Like, the split second that it went in my mouth, it went right back out. That's how awful and bad this is. There was no flavor, because I was like, maybe I just got something. So I like scooted over. I was like, I just got the rice. No, it was so bad. And my husband's like, let me try it. And I was like, no, I just spit it back in there. And he's like, well, I'll just get some from this side. He was like, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my life. And I'm like, I know. Who thinks this tastes good? Because if someone actually thinks that this tastes good, you've never had good food. Never. I can make rice and beans in literally 10 minutes, and it's 100 times better than this. It's better than a restaurant, you know. I was just being lazy one day, and now I know I'm not allowed to be lazy because it's not going to be worth it. This is disgusting. Like, what? The easy way to make deliciously smart choices. This is the worst choice you'll ever make in your life. And if you like it, then that just tells me you've never had good rice and beans. And I feel bad. I'm sorry. I wish I could bring you here so I could make them for you, and then you could understand my hatred for that. Ugh. Okay, the next thing that I actually got this a while ago, and I've been saving it because, I don't know, I got sick and then whatever. So I bought this a while ago, but I kept it in my freezer, and my husband tried it, and then I tried it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I got these at Kroger. The one time that I go to Kroger a year is for Peeps, because it's so, like, it's technically not far away from me, but it's like so out of the way. it's like I have to pass 2 grocery stores just to get to or just to get to Kroger. So I was like, why would I ever go to Kroger? Plus, who are these people that are shopping at Kroger? It's so expensive. It's so expensive. Like, what? Anyway, so when I was there getting my peeps, I was like, I'm never here. Let me walk around real quick. I went to the frozen food department and they had some stuff. And I saw these and I'm like, oh my gosh, because there's this cauliflower thing that I used to get at Walmart and they don't have it anymore. And I've tried to buy like the bird's eye cauliflower thing, and I don't know what the other one is called, Green Giant. They're not this thing, okay? But I saw these and I was like, these look like little chicken wings, right? And I really like that. So I got it, and I was afraid that it was gonna taste kind of spicy or vinegary because buffalo sauce just tastes like vinegar to me with like spice. And I was like, but they didn't really have any other flavors. So I got it and I was like, I don't know. They smelled amazing. And I gotta tell you, they were fantastic. I actually took mine and I dipped them in barbecue sauce. I just like did a little dip and then ate it like that. Like they're like little chicken nuggets or something, okay? They're fantastic. I ate all of them. My husband, he had some. Fantastic. My son was like, what is this? And so I gave him some and he just kept coming back. He kept coming back for more. They're fantastic. I tried to get my daughter to eat them and she was like, because she wasn't sure about it, and she's like, no. She just straight up refused. I know if she would have tried it, she would have been like, yes, but whatever. More for me, right? So, but now I'm sad because it's like the only place that has this is stupid Kroger, and it's like, are they worth going out of my way to get? Probably not, because I'm too lazy for that. But oh my gosh, if you shop at Kroger, lucky. You gotta be rich. Try these. They are fantastic. I absolutely love them. But you gotta cook them in the air fryer. I'm sure you can bake them. Yeah, you can cook them in the oven. Don't air fry them so that they're nice and crispy on the outside. Ooh, delicious. Okay, this next thing I got for my son. He picked this out. My daughter usually has like Jell-O in her lunches. Gross. I hate Jell-O. And my son doesn't like Jell-O either, but he does like applesauce and stuff like that. But when he went shopping with me, he was like, Mom, there's yogurt on the applesauce aisle. And I was like, what? Because it's not refrigerated, which is odd to me. It says smooth and creamy, calcium, vitamin D, pantry friendly, no fridge needed. So I'm like, because I usually don't put yogurt in his lunch because I'm afraid it will like go bad by the time he gets to lunch, because it's not bad, but you know what I mean, because it's usually about 6 hours before he gets lunch. So anyway, so he picked these out. It came with blueberry and berry, and he absolutely loved it. I tried one. It's fantastic. I'm assuming that they make it with like the powder milk or something. I don't know, because it does say it contains milk, so it's gotta be made with the powder milk or like condensed milk, something like that doesn't need refrigeration. I don't know, but now these are the only things that I can get because they're apparently amazing. These GoGo Squeeze yogurts. He loves them. Alright, let me move some of this stuff up. Hold on. Yes, there's more stuff. Okay. So let me make sure it's recording. It is. I've done that before where I pause the video and then I just go back and I'm like, well, whatever. And like the second half of the video isn't recorded and I'm like, oh no. But it's recording, thank goodness. Okay, so this next guacamole. I absolutely love these. This is spicy guacamole. Now, I actually like fresh guacamole that I make, but sometimes you get the avocados and you're like, oh, these feel good, and you check them, and then, like, when you go to cut into them, they're black. And it's like, what? What? And so then you don't get to have avocados or guacamole or whatever, and it's just like, it's not right. But I like these because they come with the spiciness already in them, so I don't have to, like, grind up the peppers or whatever. But these are really cool because you can get them and they come in these little packs. This is like about the size on this box. And I use them for everything. I'm trying to think, like tacos, chalupas, burritos, all kinds of stuff, they're just amazing. Like quesadillas, making quesadillas and then dipping them. Oh, so good. And it's like, it's already done. You just, like, I always, whenever I open it up, I take a fork and I squish it and stir it up or whatever, because there are sometimes, like, kind of, like hard chunks, or not hard chunks, but like bigger chunks, and I don't like big chunks. I like everything to be uniform and smooth, so. But anyway, fantastic. Now I have bought this in the bigger, these are like 6 little bitties. I bought this in the bigger one that it comes with like 2, and I think they're like square or rectangle. They're not the same. I don't know what the deal is, but the small ones are better than the big ones. And I don't know. I don't know why. It might just be, something in my brain that makes me think that, but I don't like the large packages. I just don't. So I always get this because, come on, who's never not in the mood for guacamole? Now, would I eat this with like chips and dip? No. No. Chips and dip kind of guac has to be fresh. But this is good to put like on burritos or, whatever. But anyway, yeah, so if you have not tried this, definitely do it. Now, Walmart has a similar, I think it's like some kind of great value kind. Don't get it. It's not the same. There's a difference. This one is better. It's worth it to spend the extra dollar or whatever. Trust me. I think someone just started doing their yard. We're getting to the part of the year where it's like, there's always going to be lawnmowers in the background, and I hate it because it's like the grass never stops growing. I love winter because the grass just is asleep. Anyway, okay. This is amazing. Now, I know you're like, what is this? Because the package that it comes in is clear, but this is in the package, so it looks like this whenever you get it. This is pizza crusts. I use them sometimes for pizzas, yes, which is great because they're the perfect size. Like, they're slightly bigger than this, just like, imagine like about an inch around, slightly bigger than this. Okay. But it's just really, really good. This is Mia, the perfect crust equals the perfect pizza. Yes, it does. It's thicker, like it's not thin crust, although they do sell thin crust, but it's not. It's probably about that thick. I don't know how. It's smaller than an inch, but more than like a centimeter. So, whatever. Anyway, and it's really soft. Now I get these for pizzas, yes, because we each can have our own pizza, and you don't have to worry about like stuff getting on someone, because if you got kids, this kid doesn't like what this kid likes, and vice versa, It's just more customizable. And it's so good. It's like, it's so much better than any frozen pizza ever could be. Like, it's even better than like Domino's or Pizza Hut or whatever, you know. It's so good. This crust, it's right by like where they have like the Boboli, is that what it's called? I think it's called Boboli. I'm not a Boboli fan. I've tried it before and it's just like, something is off about it and I don't know what it is. Try these. These are fantastic. Fantastic. They also sell them in bigger, you know, like large size pizzas, which I get those sometimes as well. So I use these for pizzas, but I also use them for what I call chalupa pizzas, which normal people don't call them chalupas. I think they call them tostadas, but growing up, my family called them chalupas. I don't, and like my dad's Mexican, so I think that's the accurate thing. Because, like, if you go to Taco Bell and you ask for a chalupa, you ain't gonna get what I think a chalupa is. You're gonna get a tostada. And if, like, whatever. Anyway, I call them chalupas. So, I have made these things called chalupa pizzas. So, instead of pizza stuff, I get the little pizza thing and I put like bean dip on it, like the Frito-Lay bean dip, or you can get refried beans or black beans, that kind of thing. And you put, instead of sauce, you put the bean dip stuff, and then I will put like cheese sauce or like nacho or cheese dip, that kind of thing. Put on top of that, I put the guacamole, put that on top of there, hot sauce, that kind of thing. If you have meat, you can put meat on there. Like my family, I don't eat this because I don't, it tastes and feels just like meat, but we use the Gardein beef crumbles, or I don't know what it's called, whatever. So you like cook that up in like taco seasoning mix or something, and then you put the meat on there, and then you put shredded cheese, and you cook it in the oven for however long. It says it's like 400 degrees, 8 minutes, or until it's melted the way that you like it. Take it out and then put shredded lettuce on there, some salsa. It's so freaking good. And you only need one because that will fill you to the top. Usually when you have chalupas, they're like this thin little crispy tortilla. And you got to eat like 3 or 4 of those things to even get, you know, somewhat satisfied. You only need one of these. Oh, and it's so good. If you've never tried it, try it. It's fantastic. And you got to use that Mia, not the Boboli. No. Okay. The next thing that I got, not healthy at all. My mom actually gave this to me. This is Betty Crocker Batchables. It says make a lot or a little. So if you look here, you can make 4, 6, 8, or 12 muffins. This is good if you are single or you don't have kids and you just want a little sweet treat every once in a while. But when you have a family and you got kids and y'all all have fat brain, you're not gonna make no 4 or 6. You're gonna make the 12. So this makes 24. Like, this whole container makes 24 little blueberry muffins. They're good. They're not great. So would I buy this? Probably not. Just because I like real blueberry muffins. And the reason why I say that is because this is not real blueberry muffins. what? And you're like, what do you mean? What? What does it say? It says imitation blueberries artificially flavored. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it says. Imitation blueberries? What the hell am I eating? And I looked at the ingredients and I'm like, I don't even know. What is this? I don't know. But I like the mix that comes in the box that comes with the can of blueberries. Fresh blueberries are even better. But if you don't want to wait until blueberries are in season or whatever, get the one with a can. This is good. It's not great. And I think it's not great because it's imitation blueberries. And it's strange because you eat them and you're like, this tastes like blueberries. How do they do that? What is this? But who knows? Who knows what it is? Because the ingredients are like all kinds of weird words. And it's like, what does this even mean? And do I want to look up what the weird words mean? No, I don't. Because, But if you do get this, let me tell you. Okay, so the instructions say, like, okay, let's just say you want to do the full pan, 12, okay? You got to use three cups of this mix to 1 cup of milk. No, it's lies. It's lies. You have to use like double the amount of liquid that it says, and it is so thick that like it won't even come off of the spoon. And so I'm like, what is this? I don't know. I mean, we all eat it. Like, we're not gonna eat a muffin. But it's like, what is this? Because it's so thick and you just have to keep adding and adding and adding. And I'm like, oh my God, is this so much milk that I'm adding? Because I didn't want to use water because milk is better when you're baking. It'll just, whatever. But it's like, oh my gosh, you gotta add at least double, maybe more of whatever the liquid is that you use. Why? Why would they? Anyway, it was still good, but again, not great. So if you're picky about that kind of thing, maybe pass on this. Okay, the next couple of things are stuff that my husband has eaten, but apparently they are worthy of me telling you about. This is by a company called Devour. I don't know. I got these at Walmart. This is cordon bleu mac and cheese with chicken. My husband says it's amazing. There's another Devour that I'm going to show you. He loves these so much, and he is mad about it because, you know, the container is probably like this. You know, like I'm sure it looks bigger on camera, but it's really quite a small little portion, you know, for a normal sized person. But my husband is a massive giant. And he likes to eat a lot, you know. And so this makes him mad because it's so good. And he's mad that there's not more. He's like, I'm glad there's not more because I would eat it. He's like, but I wish there was more so that I could eat it. So apparently these are very, very good. So if you've seen these and you're like, are these good? Are they like the stupid smart ones? No, they're very, very good. He likes it a lot. The next Devour is Cajun style Alfredo with sausage and chicken. I mean, does it look exactly like this? No, but it's close. It's close. And like this pasta, it's like that twirly pasta. I love pasta like that, but I could never eat this because of the meat. But he loves it. He loves it. And he typically doesn't like peppers and stuff like in TV dinners, but he says it's perfect in this. And he loves it. So I haven't gotten any other Devours, but I'm sure since those two are good, the other ones are going to be good. Okay, these next two TV dinner things are from HEB, and they're HEB brand, And sometimes, like when you get the store brand type thing, it's like, is this gonna be good? Because like I've gotten like Walmart TV dinner stuff. It's not good. Mm-mm. So I was kind of iffy about this, but HEB is pretty good, you know. So this is chicken bacon ranch seasoned mac and cheese, and it's quite a thick box. It's quite large. The package inside, not as big as you would think, but he absolutely loved it. He loved it. It he said this is so fantastic. And we don't go to HEB that often, so he got mad because he's like, oh, I guess I'm never having this again. We go to HEB sometimes, but I try not to go to HEB because when I go there, I spend way more money than I would at like Walmart or something. Because they got different stuff, you know, and their stuff is usually always really, really good. So he likes this. And this is another HEB product. This is smoked brisket and mac and cheese. He said this is the best thing he's ever eaten. It's the best brisket. And he's like, what's strange is it's a TV dinner, it's frozen. And he's like, but because his dad makes brisket, like it's a whole thing with his dad. And he says it's so good. And if that is coming from the son of someone who is like a brisket king, that says something. He cannot believe that this is some frozen TV dinner type thing. It's fantastic. So if you haven't tried it yet and you're wondering, they're good. Okay, now we have a bunch of drinks. Let me move these. Okay. Alright. So, you know how I've been like eating more healthy and stuff, and so like for lunches I would have like smoothies or drinks, that kind of thing. So this is V8 Deliciously Green. It says new. I don't know if it's actually new, because you know how it is with new products. It'll say new for like 9 months or something. And I had never looked at like the juices and stuff before. But I wanted a juice that didn't have that much carbohydrates in it. Carbs, yeah. This had 8%, so it wasn't that high. This looked disgusting. It looks so disgusting. I wish there was a little still in here so I could show you just how gross it looked. I don't know, I was real scared about it, but it said 2 combined servings of veggies and fruit, and like there's all these pictures of the fruit and vegetables. So there are 5 yellow carrots, 6 spinach leaves, 3 sweet potatoes, 3 apples, a hint of pineapple, a hint of banana. It looks like there's kiwi and cucumber. But I gotta tell you, I was real scared because this looked disgusting. So I got a little cup of it and I smelled it, and it smelled okay, you know, and I took a little sip and I immediately was like, oh my god, what is this gold? This is the greatest drink, the greatest little smoothie. It's fantastic. Not smoothie, but juice or whatever. It's fantastic. And it actually is juice. It's not like, I mean, there is concentrate and stuff, but it's actual like spinach puree and banana puree, and it's actual stuff, you know. It's so fantastic. So I told my husband, I was like, just try a little bit, and he was like, no. And I'm like, do it. I literally had to yell at my husband. I was like, just do it. And he was like, ugh. He took a drink and he said, oh my god. And I'm like, I know. It's fantastic. Even if you're not trying to be healthy, whatever, try it. It looks disgusting. definitely shake it up before you drink it. It's one of those kind of drinks, because it's I guess it's like real, you know, fruit and vegetables instead of like random ingredients. Uh, Try it. You are gonna be so surprised because it looks so disgusting. So disgusting. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're just gonna want to drink the whole thing. You're gonna want to drink the whole thing. That's how good it is. Okay, these next things, I'm gonna say no. This is muscle milk. It has 25 grams of protein, 0 sugar, so there were no carbs in here. And it's from the makers of Gatorade, so I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know why it says genuine. 0 sugar, genuine. I don't know what is in here. Oh, it's got lots of vitamins and all kinds of good things in here. No, I did not like this. At first I thought I did. I was like, okay, because it tasted alright. I don't know what kind of fake sugar or what it is that they put in here. I don't know. To make it sweet, I got it for the protein and the carbs. Now there are some carbs in here. It's 4%, but it's less, you know. There's something in my eye. No, I did not like it. The reason why I didn't like it, because it had this weird aftertaste and it like coated my throat. And I was like, what is this? And I was just like, why is this so bad? Because I was like, okay, I can do this, you know. And then I was like, after like the third drink, I was like, no, this is awful. And it's because it left the aftertaste of like Pepto-Bismol. No, that was gross. I let my husband try it and he loved it. He said he didn't get that weird Pepto-Bismol aftertaste, and I'm like, how can you not? It was just so gross. And I had gotten 2 of them. That one was chocolate. This one is vanilla, I think. I don't know. Does it even say? I think it might have said here. Where did it say chocolate over here? It must have said it on the part that I ripped off. This one was vanilla. Disgusting. I will never buy these again. I don't know. I couldn't get over that weird throat feeling. Another juice that I'm gonna say pass to is Naked. Now I know that there are a bunch of Naked like smoothies that are good, but they're loaded with sugar. This one is loaded with sugar. This was like one of the lowest ones, 23%. Okay. But it's called Blue Machine. It's got like blueberries and tomato and spinach and banana and all the good things, right? This tasted so bad. I'm like, it's better just to make your own smoothie because you know what's going in there. Because like all the ingredients, it's all just a bunch of weird stuff, and it's like, how can this be healthy? How can they label this is healthy? It's really not. Like, no. It's better just to make your own smoothie. Like, I can get blueberries and bananas and spinach and make my own smoothie with just that and like a little bit of almond milk and ice. It'd be 100 times better than whatever this is. No. If you like Naked stuff, I'm not talking that this is just my opinion, okay? Like, no. Okay, these next 2 drinks are fantastic. Now, I say drinks because they are drinks, but it says Greek yogurt, but okay, it does say Greek yogurt drink. Okay, so this is Chobani? Is that how you say that? I don't know. Chobani Greek yogurt. This is strawberry banana. This is fantastic. Now, I don't know what all is in there because my eyes are going crazy, but it's just good. It's good. It's good. That's all. I don't know if it's healthy or what, but it's fantastic. I absolutely love it. And then I have another one. This is mixed berry, so it looks like it's got blackberry, raspberry, blueberry. I'm sure there's strawberry in there. They're fantastic. I got one for my son. I think it was one of these. And he tried it. My daughter doesn't really like yogurt, so she would she wouldn't try it. But my son tried it. He actually tried it first, and I was like, "Is it good?" And he was like, "Yeah, this tastes like something." And then I drank mine, and I was like, it tastes really, really good. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, this tastes like," I can't think of the name of it. I can't see it. The GoGo whatever, those yogurt things. He's like, "It tastes like that, but more drinkable." And I was like, "It does taste like that." So this is basically like the adult version of a kid yogurt thing. But it's so good. And there's another one. I just saw a new one, and I was gonna get it last week, but I didn't. So I'll probably get it this week. But these piss me off because they're so good, and I'm sure there's tons and tons of sugar in it. Oh no, it's only got 6% carbs, so it's less than this. But this makes me mad because it's so good. You want it to be like this big. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I wonder, like, if you were to add that to a smoothie, like, oh, I bet that would make it taste so much better. Not that smoothies aren't delicious on their own, but okay. And this last thing that I have, it's not a food or anything like that, but I just wanted to show it to you because I love these. I absolutely love them. I hadn't used Tide in years, because I like the way Gain smells. I just love Gain. And Gain used to have these things, they were called like Ultra Pods. They were these real big, like, they were like 2 or 3 of the normal little bitty pods put together for like your bigger loads, right? Well, I'd have to do laundry every day, and it's always a big load of laundry, so I always have to put like 2 or 3 of those pods in there, and it would drive me crazy. But when Gain came out with their Ultra Pods, I was like, oh my gosh, I only have to use one? Like, what? I don't know why I thought that was cool. I just didn't. Well, for me, I have not been able to find Gain Ultra in like forever. And a couple months ago, my mother-in-law, she was going to Sam's or maybe Costco or something, and she was like, because we don't go there anymore because we don't have the membership. She was like, is there anything that you need me to pick up or whatever? And I was like, not really. And I was like, you know what, I'm running low on laundry pods, can you pick those up? So she's like, sure. So she brings Tide. She had gone to HEB and got Tide instead of going to Sam's because it was further away. And I was like, what? And so I was like, okay, whatever, because I'm not going to complain. She just bought me something, So I was like, I don't know. I open it up, and I'm like, oh my god. Power Pods are like Gain Ultra. They're freaking huge, okay? They're massive. They're like this big. It says enlarge to show detail, but I got one and I held it up. It's the same size. They lie. No. Maybe like the details, whatever. But they're huge. They are huge. So if you, and also they smell great. They come in all these different scents, and I am now team Tide, I guess. because I like it better than the Gain. I just do. I forgot what I was gonna say. But if you liked the Gain Ultras and you can't find them, these things are everywhere. They have them at HEB, at Target, they have them at Walmart. You can get these Power Pods anywhere. And I'm like, what? Because they're so amazing. It's like I only have to put one in there instead of 2 or 3, which is great. Anyway, so that's all the stuff that I have to show you. I really hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.